What's up, Taurus? How are you guys doing? This is the mid-month messages for July 2023, where all I'm looking for is changed timelines. For those of you who haven't noticed this about me, I like to give lots of advice in my readings. I do not want to be one of those tarot card readers who is just going to send you spinning in circles, waiting for your ex to come back, going nowhere, making no progress in your life. I give advice, and if you take the advice, it does have the potential to change your timeline. So that's what we're looking for here. For those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, the information is in the description of this video. I have turned all of the pre-recorded personal readings back on, so that's up and running again until further notice. If my schedule gets all jammed up again like it was, I'll let you know. But for now, they're turned back on. Also, there's a new course available in my School of Self-Mastery, How to Align with Your Life's Purpose. Very important information. I get that question all the time. So that course is only $8. That's in the description of this video as well. Actually, everything you need to know is on my website, tarotwithrich.com. That's also in the description of this video. All right, let's jump into this. Let's jump on in. Starting this one off here with the person from the past. Person from the past. Let's see. Anything change between Taurus and the person from the past? Oh. Eight of Cups fell right out in my lap there. Looks to me like you're walking away from this. Are you wanting to walk away from this? Honestly, that doesn't really matter whether you want to or not. You are. You are, as the king of the fixed signs, Taurus. You make a decision, it's done. Doesn't matter how you feel about it. Doesn't matter what you think about it. You made a decision. You made up your mind. Done. Done. Dun 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 dun. And what card always comes up for Taurus? The Empress. Could be another Taurus for some of you. I feel like that's your energy, though. Somebody here is hoping and planning for a reconnection. But I don't know if it's actually happening. I feel like you're choosing to abandon this because you know that this person can't be trusted. As much as I feel like you're still losing sleep over this, honestly. I think you're still a little bit tore up about it. I mean, it's all good. It happens. I mean, I commend you. For those of you who are walking away from somebody that you're in love with because you know it needs to be done, I commend you. I do. That's one of the hardest things that you can do, but I'm going to tell you what right now, if you can stay on that path, you will see the rewards. Especially if you were cheated on in the past. If this person cheated on you. Seven of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah. I think but even if you weren't cheated on, doesn't matter what it is, you know deep down in your heart that you can't trust this person. So you're doing what needs to be done, not necessarily what you want to do. But I'm kind of feeling like this person's planning for a reconciliation attempt. Now, I don't know if they're planning to take action or if they're planning what they would do or say should you show up in their inbox. I don't know, but it kind of feels like they're planning and preparing for it. They're planning and preparing for it. For some of you, they could be trying to manifest it. Oh, yeah, I forgot to show you this one here. For those of you wondering whether or not this person, like if they had problems with addiction or alcoholism and you're wondering whether or not they've straightened their life out, no. No, I don't think they have any plans of straightening their life out anytime soon. Matter of fact, they're probably getting worse. And I feel for you because I feel like a lot of you out there are in that position where you had nothing but good intentions. You did everything right, didn't do anything wrong. You were willing to bend over backwards and break your back and lay your life on the line and give this person the world, and they fucked you over. Now, from the looks of it, they're out having fun, partying it up, having a good time, and you're the one suffering, struggling, and it seems so unfair. For those of you who resonate with that, let me tell you what right now. It's very temporary. Very temporary. Those tables will turn. They will. Not, they might. Not, they could. If you stay on this path, they will. That's very short-lived and very temporary. The universal laws of vibration and attraction are immutable. Just like the law of gravity. Just like the law of gravity. This person will end up manifesting some bullshit into their life. They will end up sabotaging and destroying themselves. They will. Let's look and see how they feel about you. What are they planning? What are they hoping for? What are they planning? What are they hoping for? Three of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. So they're giving you the silent treatment is what they're doing. They're giving you the silent treatment. They know, or at least they're very confident. They're very sure that if they were to try to reach out to you, that you wouldn't have anything nice to say to them because they know what they did. They know what they did. So Ace of Swords and Knight of Swords both reversed. They know what they did, and they ain't trying to confront you. They ain't trying to confront you. King of Swords reversed. Five of Wands reversed. But I do kind of feel like they are giving you the silent treatment. Trying to play mind games with you. But they know you. They know you. So I don't really think they have a whole lot of faith that it's going to work. If anything, they're not going to come forward unless they feel like they have an opportunity. Like if they see you expressing some vulnerability, you know, like they go look at your social media and they see that something bad has happened because you're posting some boo-hoo shit. You know, you ever have that Facebook friend? They always post happy stuff, motivational stuff, uplifting stuff. And then all of a sudden, one day, they're posting some boo-hoo shit. And it's like, oh, shit, what happened? So you start going through and looking and snooping, trying to figure out what happened to them. You know, you're looking for something like that. You start posting some boo-hoo shit. I feel like they're probably going to be slithering your direction. But other than that, I don't think so. Let's jump straight to the advice on this one then. Jump straight to the advice. Judgment reversed. So for those of you who are driving yourself nuts, feeling like you have unanswered questions, you don't have any unanswered questions. You know the answer to the question. You know the answer to the question. One of the most painful things to go through is when you thought this person was this person, but they turned out to be a different person. That cognitive dissonance where you painted a picture in your mind of who you thought this person was, and you fell in love with that picture. And then you're handed evidence that proves that this person was not who you thought they were. That's the painful thing that we have to go through. You're not who I thought you were. You know? So when somebody shows you their true colors, don't try to repaint them. You don't have unanswered questions. You know the answer to the question. You already know. There's no way that they could have been that selfish. Yes, there is. Yeah, another question that I get a lot. Was it true love? First of all, if it was true love, you wouldn't need to come by a reading. Not if it was true love. You wouldn't even be coming to me. So that cognitive dissonance where you were convinced that it was true love, and then you're handed evidence that proves that it was not. You know, the ego hates admitting that it was wrong. The ego hates that. So that's very painful. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to overthink this person's motives and their intentions. You already know everything there is to know about this person. They've shown you their true colors. Don't try to repaint them. Ooh, starting off spicy. Starting off spicy. All right. Next person coming in. Next soul contract due to come in. Who's the next person who's due to come in? Basically, what that means is if you just go about your life and stay on the path that you're on right now, what soul connection are you going to be naturally and organically drawn towards? Who's the next person due to come in? Five of Wands reversed. Not sure what that means, to be honest with you. Oh, hang on. One more shuffle. All right. Boom. Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, I'm feeling like you have a karmic contract due. Yep. You have a karmic contract due to come in. Now, don't let that word karma alarm you. That does not mean that you're being punished for something. That does not mean that it has to be something bad. All it means is you have unfinished business from a previous lifetime with this person, and you've agreed to pick up this soul contract again in this lifetime. That's all that means. All it means. So it's more than likely going to start off slow between the two of you. Probably just communication at first. So, you know, for whatever reason, maybe you start, and this is just an example, start going back and forth with somebody in the comment section on Facebook, and the next thing you know, ding, and then it moves over to the inbox. Then you start exchanging numbers and texting. You know, it's going to start off probably slow with just communication. I feel like you're at a point in your life when you connect with this person where you're not wanting any drama. Some of you may even be at a point where it's like you're not even wanting a relationship. And that always happens that way. And that's no accident. No accident at all. There's quantum physics behind why that happens that way. Matter of fact, I broke that down and explained that in my first special event I did on High Vibe TV, the Science of Manifestation. That'll tell you why that happens that way. But the minute you make the decision, I'm taking a break, I don't want nobody in my life right now, I'm focusing on bigger things, I'm focusing on my goals, I'm focusing on my career in finance, I'm focusing on my health, wellness, and fitness, or focusing on anything and everything but relationships, and you pull your focus away from love and romance, bam, that's when the next person comes in. So you're kind of like, whoa, shit, damn it, I wouldn't really want to do all that right now. I'm going to keep you over there. I'm watching you. You stay over there. I'm going to watch you and talk to you and study you and see what you're up to, what your intentions are, whether or not you can be trusted. I see you being very, very cautious about this right here. I tell you what, though, I'm not seeing a real strong emotional connection. I'm not. Okay, by the way, let's see here. I have Scorpio and Leo here. Okay, let's look at this person's intentions then. Let's see. What are they wanting with you? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What are their intentions? Let's see. Yeah, I kind of feel like this person has some self-confidence issues. So what's the word for that? Low self-confidence, low self-esteem, but their confidence and self-esteem is so low that they don't even think they're good enough to have the kind of love that they really want. So they're more than likely not pushing too hard to have a relationship with you. They feel drawn towards you, but they don't really have their hopes up because they feel like you're out of their league. Let's put it that way. They feel like you're out of their league. Judgment. 6 of Swords. So they're still carrying past vibrational baggage from their last breakup. And I don't normally say this. This doesn't come through very often, but it feels to me like usually what comes up is somebody is fresh out of a relationship. I don't think this person's fresh out of a relationship. This feels to me like the type of person who got their heart broke a fucking year ago. And they're still clinging to it, still hanging on to it, still hurting them. They still haven't let go of it. They have not even begun to pick up the pieces and start putting themselves back together. They've been pretty much wallowing in self-pity and you know, I'm not good enough. Why? Well, I'll never be good enough. I just don't do anything right. And blah, 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 blah. Been wallowing in that for a while. Now, I totally understand those feelings. Oh, absolutely. But this person feels like they've been wallowing in it for quite some time. They've been wallowing in it for quite some time. They may be the type to throw you a pity party. I don't have the card here for that, but that this energy feels like that they're probably the type that if you show them the slightest bit of interest, they'll start throwing a pity party. Boo-hoo. I don't think I'm good enough. Remember, I don't know. I got cheated on in the past, and every time I try to be nice to somebody, they rip my heart out. Man, boo-hoo me, boo-hoo, boo-hoo me. You know, that type of... Again, I understand the feelings. I'm not saying I don't. But when you got feelings for somebody and you're interested in them, that's not the foundation that you want to build, because this person is interested in you. They are. I just don't think they're pushing too hard for it. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Also have Aries and Leo here. Okay. Well, let's see the outcome. I feel like a love offer is eventually going to end up being made, but let's see the final outcome for the first month. The first month. Let's see. Final outcome for the first month. Justice. Judgment reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Empress. Okay. Ten of Cups, Empress. I think this is going to evolve into a long-term committed relationship. I think so. It's going to be a real slow start. But this is going to be one of those types of connections that you don't know when it happened. You don't know how it happened. Y'all just start talking. You grow closer and closer and closer and tighter and tighter and tighter. Nobody ever made it official. Nobody really straight up came out and made a love offer. It's just that y'all grew closer and closer and tighter and tighter. And next thing you know, the two of you can't stand to be without each other. So it's like, okay, when did this happen? So basically, your anniversary date turns into the first day y'all started talking. We've been together since, say, for example, July 28th. And we realized that we were a couple August 30th. So, you see what I'm saying? That's more than likely what this is going to turn into. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? Advice. What's the advice? Page of Swords. Communication, communication, communication. Keep communication open. I know that may sound kind of corny, but you do not know how important communication is. It's very, very important. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. One of the most important fundamental key elements to a successful relationship is having those uncomfortable conversations. Yep. Now, that's not the end all be all, but I'm going to tell you what right fucking now. You want a relationship to be successful? For the two of you to grow together, to evolve together, to come together as one unit and really grow, and you're going to have some uncomfortable conversations. Take that for what it's worth. That's all there is to it. All there is to it. All right. Let's see. I want to end these here with general advice. General advice. What general advice do we have for my Taurus friends? General advice. Boom. Ooh, the Two of Wands. Okay, yes, I haven't given this advice in a while. All right. Don't waste too much time trying to figure out what path to take. And don't spend too much time questioning the path that you're on. Let me give you a little cheat code. It's actually really, really hard to take the wrong path. Really hard. I get that question all the time. Am I on the right path? Most of the time when people ask me that question, the reason they're asking me that question is because they're encountering challenges, obstacles, and problems. Well, just because you're experiencing challenges, obstacles, and problems, that does not mean you're on the wrong path. Matter of fact, that means you're right where you're supposed to be. Challenges, obstacles, and problems, and the overcoming of those challenges and obstacles, that is what is turning you into. It's molding you and shaping you into the version of yourself that you were meant to become. See, when you try to take a wrong path, the universe doesn't put challenges and obstacles in your way. The universe will put straight roadblocks in your way. Straight up roadblocks. There is a big difference between a roadblock and an obstacle. An obstacle can be overcome. Yes, I know obstacles are annoying. They're a pain in the ass. They're nerve-wracking, and they're hard. They're difficult. But a roadblock will straight up prevent you from taking this path. Straight up prevent you. So how do I know if it's an obstacle or a roadblock? If you are so stubborn and relentless that you are bound and determined to take a path the universe does not want you to take, don't underestimate the universe's ability to do shit that makes no sense to prevent you from taking a path. The universe will defy all logic. That's one of the ways you can tell that the universe is telling you no. When shit starts making no sense. So this issue that I'm encountering here, okay, well, can I overcome this? Yeah. It's going to be a pain in the fucking ass, but I can overcome it. That does not mean that the universe is saying no. When the universe is saying no, you're encountering problems that literally make no sense. Makes no logical sense. And the more sense you try to make, the more the universe fights against you. The less sense it makes, the crazier things will get. So don't spend too much time wondering about the path that you're on. And don't spend too much time wondering which path you should take. That's another one. If you want to develop your own relationship with the universe, you need to learn how to communicate with the universe. Should I take this path or this path? What are the pros? What are the cons? And what if this happens? What if that happens? Should I do this? Should I do that? Eventually, it's going to come a time where you're going to have to say, all right, you know what? I'm going to pick a path. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, we're taking this path. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to take this path. And that's all there is to it. The universe will let you know right away whether or not you should take this path. Again, challenges and obstacles, no problem. Matter of fact, like I said, the more challenges and the more obstacles, the more likely that path is going to lead you to a destination that is going to turn you into a version of yourself that you couldn't even recognize. But if I try to take this path and I'm being straight up prevented, and I have tried everything I possibly can, I have exhausted every option that is at my disposal. Okay, sounds like the universe is saying no. Trust me, it's actually, I would I never like to use the word impossible, but I would argue that it's almost fucking impossible to take the wrong path. At the end of the day, there's not really a right path, wrong path. Not really. If there's a path you shouldn't take, universe ain't gonna let you fucking take it. Now, just because you take a path and there's challenges, obstacles, and problems, that doesn't mean that you're on the wrong path. What it means is where this place is fucking leading you, this path right here is leading you to a destination that is beyond anything that you could imagine. And every time you overcome a challenge and an obstacle, and you learn from that challenge and that obstacle, and you take what you learned from that challenge and that obstacle, and you use it to overcome the next challenge and the next obstacle, you start turning into a wisdom snowball. And before you know it, you're looking around at your life, you're looking at yourself, and you don't even recognize yourself. Real talk. Real talk. All right, I feel like those were the messages that my Taurus friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still continue to show me every single time I get on here and do this. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. For those of you who have just recently tuned in and didn't catch it in the beginning, I've turned all the pre-recorded personal readings back on. So they are going to remain on for the foreseeable future, unless my schedule gets jammed up again, in which case I'll let you know. Also, new course in my School of Self-Mastery, how to align with your life's purpose. So that's only $8 if you're interested in that. All the information is in the description of this video. It's on my website, tarotwithrich.com, and that's in the description of this video. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.